you don't know anything about Iran. So
okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who claims,
know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump.
Is a MAGA Civil War on full display on the Tucker Carlson show? I'll tell you why there's no such thing in just a minute. But first, let's unpack Tucker's now viral gotcha moment with Texas Senator Ted Cruz. Carlson fuming over potential U.S. involvement in a war and or regime change in Iran over its nuclear program. The former Fox host saying what Trump does next will define his presidency. Carlson opposes just about every Republican congressman minus Rand Paul and Marjorie Taylor Greene on this, but he did get Texas Senator Ted Cruz to come on his show, and the trap was set. Watch.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah.
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's, it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay, this is cute.
It's not even... You don't know anything about Iran. So
okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who
don't know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump. You're the
I'm
one
not saying that.
Who can't figure out if it was a good idea to kill General Soleimani, and you said it was bad.
You don't believe they're trying to murder Trump.
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really believe that...
We're carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting Israel.
High stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war with Iran right now, people are listening.
Okay.
A lot to unpack here. One, not knowing the population of Iran is by no means disqualifying. It's a rather stupid Sarah Palin-like question, but boy, was it effective. It flustered Cruz. In particular, how did you not know that part? The ethnic mix of Iran, the senator being on the Foreign Relations Committee ought to have a ballpark figure. At the very least, don't fall on the cleverly placed giant banana peel Tucker put before you. That, of course, led to the real premature bomb dropping that we are striking Iran with Israel, clarifying that we're supporting them. Carlson came armed with a contradictory statement from the White House. Cruz has since tweeted a response calling the line of questioning a silly game and encouraging his followers to watch the entire 2-hour interview. Pass. No comment yet from the White House on U.S. involvement in Iran, but per Tucker's part, he is launching strikes against Fox News for always encouraging wars that don't help the United States.
The Fox platform is it's so disgraceful. There's so many good people at Fox. I worked for the Murdochs for, all in over 20 years. I always liked them. I like them now. I'm not attacking them personally, and tons of people at Fox are my friends. And there's a lot about Fox that I love. And they were kind to me, always. Even when they fired me, they were nice. I just want to say that. But the one theme that runs longitudinally through the history of Fox is the promotion of wars that don't help the United States. And I don't know
why is that?
It's the owners are committed to that vision.
Is this a MAGA civil war as the media desperately wants it to be? No. We forget in the Trump era, in which congressional Republicans have, for the most part, gone silent, we're supposed to have such disagreements, in particular about wars. We could have used much more debate ahead of Iraq. But more importantly, there is no MAGA movement. There is one man. Anyone who questions that man from the right promptly fades away eventually. Here, Trump is actually right when he tells The Atlantic that only he decides what America first means. Ultimately, Tucker Carlson won this battle, but President Trump won the war. Now we get to sit back and see if he starts a war with Iran.